Hello everyone and welcome back to Laid Back Gaming. Today we're taking a look at the book of Unwritten Tales 2, an adventure-like game, and let's jump right on in.
War had raged through all Aventásia. The alliance of humans, elves, and dwarves fought against the evil army of the shadows. The war had devastated the country for years upon years, and yet no one gained the advantage.
So it was a never-ending war, basically.
That in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate. The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war, for one side or the other. Led by Warlock Munkus, son of Archwitch Mortroga, the Shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first, were it not for a group of heroes who stood against them. Wilbur, the young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm. And the Critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes, Nate Bonnet, who was supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved a kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person. Ah!
Alright, so now we're falling down. Hook.
Good, good. This is good.
Now what can we do? Oh, there's a thing up here. Can we grab this? Grab onto this? Look at the jetty.
Part of the jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion.
I guess we're going towards.
If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island.
Well, let's find
I
out.
doubt it will.
Might as well go for it. It's just a rope. Nope.
Ah, oh!
There's a genie lantern over here. Let's go grab that. So why not?
Oh, hi Nate, how's it going?
Good. For now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
There were certain risks that involved flying through the air and dying. Alright.
No big thing. So, now that we have a little time to kill, why don't you tell me a little something about yourself?
Oh, right. Well, yes, I came into this world in an oasis in the Umzu Desert, and at that time, I was...
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? Definitely not the time to reminisce.
Then why did you ask?
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it, then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
I really don't think it could get much worse than falling through the sky.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
I don't feel up to it today. Oh god,
Tomorrow?
Benny.
I really do need to think through
Benny,
what happened
please.
today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me. I just can't take it anymore.
Benny!
Oh, Benny. Benny.
Stay easy and we can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
Well, might as well try jumping up here then. Magic carpet. Magic carpet it is.
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare?
It really shouldn't be that hard, Benny. I mean, you're a genie after all. Beautiful.
Yes!
Thanks, Benny. Much help.
What the heck? What happened here? No!
Alright. Nice quick loading screen, I like that.
Welcome, Adventurer. I am the tutorial, guardian of gameplay, explainer of controls.
Why, hello there.
Whatever character, just click anywhere in the scene, wherever your heart desires.
Whatever my heart desires? Okay.
Well done. If you left-click an object, then your character will perform an action determined by the context. Now click on that big lever.
Alright. Use the lever.
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now click the lever with your right mouse button so that the robot looks at it rather than uses it.
Alright.
Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, left-click it.
Alright.
The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is.
Maybe.
Click on the hatch again using the left mouse button. First left click will allow you to look, the second to use. Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it. It's quite
Makes
simple.
sense.
Right-click when you want to look at something, left-click in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move. Is the machine working again? Left-click on the lever.
Alright. It is working. Bam! Game over. I won. I'm joking. That was just a tutorial. Some cool robot world.
There appears to be a new problem. Better take a closer look at the engine.
A closer look at the engine. Just look at the engine. And
Oops.
we broke it.
Very helpful. Please pick up both gear cogs.
Pick up the large wheel. And we'll pick up the small gear wheel here.
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory. To open and close your inventory, left-click the rucksack. To use an inventory item, left-click it, and then left-click the Use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model.
Alright. Put that gear back. Take
Excellent.
this one. Put it over there. Oh. There we go.
Perfect.
Do.
You better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again.
Oil the engine. Is this oil? It is oil.
That should do it. Time to crank it up.
Start the machine over here. Do that. I'm kind of liking how they added like puzzles into the credits, so you can like start the adventure while the opening credits roll. Kind of cool.
You can examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox. Then when you are in the inventory, right-click the toolbox in order to examine it.
Alright, so pick up the damaged figure. And then the toolbox. And then right-click the toolbox to examine it. Alright, so we got some
You
tools.
found a few items in the toolbox. You can use these items on each other by initially left-clicking the first object, and then, when you have this item on the cursor, you left-click the second object. Try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Alright, some tape.
Well done. Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
Alright, the balcony of the castle. And start the machine.
Excellent. You are now ready. Now one last tip before I do it. If you press the spacebar, all interesting objects in the scene will be displayed. Good luck with your adventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales 2.
The spacebar will show any items of interest. Alright.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, Mother.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund. It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating. If you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intention
Oh,
of marrying
no.
anytime soon.
Oh, darling, we've been through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him. He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest interest in that person. Not anymore.
You are at the heart of the elf kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat. I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
Arranged marriages. What a great way to start off the game. Alright then. Got a parrot? She's locked
Did
me
you
in.
see that? She's locked me in. Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that.
Have you actually seen that Prince La La La?
Have you seen this prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan. I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love? Huh, not me. And how? She will try anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off.
I want to decide for
When I
myself.
was out there with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine my own destiny. Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that go with the territory? A life without risk, that is so... Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would go right now.
Then why don't you?
You want to stop me? Just like last time. I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse.
You've been cursed,
Oh,
yo.
no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library.
Why don't we go find it?
No, rest is not what I need just now. I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
Oh, Cheap. Just shut your mouth. Look at the picture. What do we got here? Alright, so holding spacebar gives all the possible things to do. Look at the bed. Okay.
I've been sleeping badly of late, and sometimes I feel tired all day long. I've never been ill, but something isn't right. I hope I'll find the answer in the library.
What's this musical box? Anything hidden
An
there?
envoy from the Far East gave me this musical box years ago. Wherever I go, I always have its tune in my head.
Let's open the musical box. Interesting. Let's see what's in the jewelry box over here where Cheap is.
My jewellery box serves as a podium for the vertically challenged narcissist.
Let's open that jewelry box. Make Cheap go away.
Could you please move aside? I want to get into my jewellery box. He doesn't listen to me anymore since I almost caused him to be roasted by fireballs, decapitated by swords, and eaten by monsters.
Lol.
Mother has permitted him to disregard any of my orders that go against her wishes. His interpretation of this can be liberal.
Alright. Don't think there's anything in here. Let's go around to the balcony. We got a telescope.
I used to look into the woods for days on end, imagining what the world beyond would be like. Now I know, and I think I miss it.
Sunflowers.
We have many exotic plants here in the palace, but sunflowers are my favourite.
Take a few sunflower seeds. Sure, why not?
Apologies, I need a few of your seeds.
We got a telescope. Can we
I've
just
seen
look?
much
We can only
suffering,
look at it?
Much evil and unkindness in the world out there. But it was exciting. It was alive. Here in the Elf Burrow, everything is so ordered, so perfect, so dull. One day's just like the next, and they just pass by endlessly.
Alright. What's those sunflower seeds? Can we drop them anywhere? Anywhere in here? No, I'm gonna take that as a no. Back inside, maybe? What can we do with the sunflower seeds? What if we give the sunflower seeds to the bird?
Hey, Cheap, you hungry? Fancy some delicious sunflower seeds? You want the seeds? I want to get out of this room. Could we not come to some arrangement? I know that royal servants are unbribable, but sunflower seeds? Then perhaps not.
Alright. Don't want the sunflower seeds.
A beautiful
Now what?
red flower. It was only put here a few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room. And then it's replaced and planted in the garden. When
What's
Nate
this?
and the others lived here, Nate often made intimations that were to do with the bed. I don't know why, but I know Mother wasn't happy about it. She moved him to a guarded guest room at the other end of the castle. And Cheap Cheap was ordered never to leave my side.
So something with the bed? Maybe. What's this
The guard with a spear
figure?
and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate.
Knitted hat.
I had my birthday during the few weeks that we spent living together here in the Elf Burrow. That was a big deal for Wilbur. He couldn't understand that the significance of birthdays tends to fade after a few hundred years. He insisted on making me a present. He sat in the corner for days knitting me this hat with his little gnarled fingers.
Alright then. Look at the picture.
The times when the others were here in the Elf Burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh. Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
What about the bowl? Can we do something with the bowl?
Normally this bowl is full of fruit and nuts. Presumably Mother has decided I should be without such things whilst I am, as she says, positively rotund.
What else is in here? Okay, see if we can get into that jewelry box again.
Cheap, the box, please. Oh,
Try getting on the seeds one more time.
Cheap Cheap can't be bribed. I'll have to try something different.
You have a picture of the princess. Probably can't do anything with it.
A friendly gift from nature, taken without permission. Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to marry me off to a proper elf prince. So
Let's take a look at the door.
Mother's locked me in, as if I was 200 again. Since I secretly escaped from the Elf Burrow last year, she's taken to guarding me closer than ever before.
Alright, I think that's where we're going to end it here, guys. I don't want to give out too much of the story, but that gives you kind of an idea, like the tutorial and the first little bit of trying to like find the sunflower seeds, stuff like that. Figuring out a bit more of the story and stuff. Definitely check out the game. There's tons more. I'll probably be posting a couple more videos, but like cutting little bits and pieces out so it doesn't reveal the full story and every single puzzle solution. But definitely hit that subscribe button and you'll know when more videos goes up. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below of what you think of the game. And until next time, guys, peace out.